Hi everyone, it's Jeff Fitzpatrick. This is Sunday, the 6th of April 2025, and I'm doing my weekly blog early this week as I am going to be away. And you'll see a new addition to the title screen here, and it is a summary of my trading strategy. We sell puts on and buy high quality, great value stocks that increase our stock buying power. It may well move around and change a bit, and even if I don't change the trading system, I might well improve on that definition as I go forward. But that's a really good summary, I think, of what I currently do. And as usual, I've got our three areas to talk about: the market, stock picks, and the clubs. So first of all, the market. Oh dear, let's have a look at this. So you're looking at two screenshots, one from the 25th of the 3rd, so basically a week ago, and the other from the close of business on Friday, just gone. We already had a 10% drop that had recovered up to about went back up by like 3 percentage points, so resulting in a 7% drop. And at the end of last week, that turned around. Not only was it a false J, it's now a falling knife. And you can see the lower of the trend lines I put in, that's the around 20% mark. And the last time we had anything like that was actually on the pandemic. So we rarely see drops of this magnitude. However, I'm not actually too worried about it. If we go back to look, when were prices last at this level? It's August of last year. So we're not having to go back any years and years to get to these prices. It's less than a year. And also, we've got some gaps I think they'll fill. And we've also got an overreaction. We always get an overreaction. Now, I may not have finished overreacting yet. So you'll find that this week I'm not putting forward any stock picks. The market is just not yet turned around, so I'm not actually going to enter any new trades. So that's it. It's a bit gloomy out there, but it is going to be a fantastic chance to get into some really good stocks cheap. And the clubs. So I've already rolled forward a lot of the April puts and even a lot of the May puts as well. And this is where the club's April puts currently stand. So I've got Sensata there, ST, that will probably get pushed forward, perhaps a long way forward. I'll be getting rid of that. But even without that being forward, we've still got a profit on uh, Diamond there. Fortune, they've got one to move forward, but if it came in, it's $9,000, and I think it dilutes what we've already got. So, yeah, I'm still making a decision on that one. Sapphire is fine, nothing left there to do. T is the same, and the 100th millionaire, again, nicely in profit. So that leaves out the extra income club and the quarterly income club. Both of those don't have any puts now outstanding for April. So as long as we can keep making money by selling puts, uh, getting dividends, and then you're waiting patiently for stock prices to recover, I'm sure we'll be fine. I think we will recover far more quickly than the general market because the general market aren't selling puts. So as I say, this week, no picks. Doesn't mean to say no trading. I've been looking carefully keeping an eye on the existing puts that we have and watching the market. I'll also be watching for individual stocks changing direction. So, I don't make any promises not to trade, but I don't intend to at this time. The succession plan. So for the last 2 weeks, I've had calls out for people to come and join me to help shape the future of the investment clubs and also to help run them, and along the way to learn how to trade. I've had a really good response. I've got a team of 8 people now, very international, as you can see: USA, South Africa, Poland, Germany, UK, Finland, and Ireland. So the succession plan is currently closed until further notice. However, I am going to run a Zoom-based training event. I'm thinking in terms of 1 hour per week, and I don't even know how many weeks that'll take, but I expect it to take about 10 or 12 weeks. It will be for the new team, but I'm inviting anybody else who wants to join me on that. It's far less expensive than going to the live training events. I'm going to be charging £250. That will cover all of the 10 or 12 hours involved and also the recordings that I edit and will put into a web page as well. So I haven't set it up yet. I'm just pre-warning people. Uh, and if you want to come and join us, you can. That's the strategy that I'm going to teach. As I said at the beginning of this, identifying high quality stocks to sell puts on and to use to buy stocks with the resulting income. And I will be buying stocks that further increase our stock buying power. You can also see a lift from the recent training I did when I was really showing that Warren Buffett isn't the number one trader. I don't care who says it. He's number five, but the extra income clubs all beat him, and also the Diamond Club beats the number one in the world, who was Jim Simons until he died last year. But his fund is still number one of the professional traders. But we can do better than that. So stand by. I should probably be making an announcement on the website being available to book for this next week. I'll also be putting it out on the Facebook page. You'll get details there. If you're not already a member of my Facebook group, then you can join. It's the Extraordinary Stock Trading System on Facebook. And if you're not already in one of our clubs, then check out myinvestmentclub.co.uk. Get lots of details there. You'll see you don't have to put a fortune into it, but you can if you wish. And also you can see the results that we get. And this is a really good time to be putting money in. Whether you are in one of my clubs or if you're a private investor in your own account, now is a really good time to be funding it. You're not going to get stocks as cheap as this or as cheap as we're going to get in the next week or two for a long, long time. Anyway, that's about it for this week, and I'll talk to you in a week or so's time.